Hi, how are you? It's Ching. Okay, so we're gonna continue going to the daily exercise, which is, or you can also call it a warm-up. We're giving you three possibilities, three choices. You can do the standing, which you already videoed, and you can sit, and also the floor warm-up. Sometimes use both warming up and recover. Okay, if you have outdoor activities, you can use a standing one. Sometimes a little hard to lie on those outdoor floor, right? So you can use that. And if you're at work or at home or at the park, you can definitely use the sitting. So sitting one is very versatile, and the floor back probably better to do it at your home with the mat. And so today we're going to focus on the sitting warm up. Okay, so you see this is a nice hard C. So when you sit down, you can feel the connection very well. So again, always on the posture. Sitting posture, you still have that 5 check point like you're standing. Okay, so I'm gonna feel rooting. You can see my leg is wider. When I look down, just drop my eye. Looking down, I should see my toe. I don't want my feet there. I will slouch right away because the energy is not connect with the Mother Earth, which is what Earth's magnetic field. So nice and tall. We're gonna go right to it. We're gonna start just doing a little bit breathing because that kind of collect our mind, soften our mind, start focus on the body. So today, the sitting warm up, you can see my legs kind of relax, but connect the channel energy flow to the floor. So we're going to focus on the cervical vertebrae, which is your neck, thoracic, and the lumbar. All the movement now comes from there. And so you don't get stiff because the eyes in front. So we tend to look all the time. When we look in texting, we create this forehead, right? So your head needs to be suspended. So from here, you already know neutral pelvic. So you engage your first responder. Your neutral rib cage, the external obliques, and the six-pack, direct 1, 2, 3 of your rectus abdominis. So that first responder also engage with the lower arrow. Those two arrows in the front support you by beautiful structure of your spine. The back, you have 2V, remember? So you have a lower trap and latissimus dorsi. The 2V ending down, so the spine energy goes up. Remember, there's a down, there's a up. It's constant happen. There's the daytime, there's the nighttime. Okay, so it's all from the yin yang symbol. So from here, once I establish a nice sitting posture, I wiggle my head a little bit. Okay, we're gonna do 3 normal downward breathing and 3 reverse downward breathing and 3 relaxation breath. Okay, so inhale, I feel the lungs always. You can change that. Diaphragm's going down. Exhale, hollow your tummy, purposely blow down. So you get that transverse abdominal. Good. Inhale again, feel the lungs. Back and side, not the chest. You're filling up. Exhale again, hollow your tummy, purposely blow down. I can feel the energy through my spine. I'm growing taller already. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, hollow your tummy, purposely blow down. So you can feel you start creating space for every single vertebrae. There are 24 articular vertebrae. You don't want them stacked. You want them lengthened. So that's the energy. What you give it to the muscle, giving to the space. Your body is it's all energy. So if you move, the blood brings the oxygen and the nutrient, right, molecule to every single cell. Okay, 3 times reverse the downward breathing. Inhale again, feel the lungs. You can't change the inhale, diaphragm is going down. It's all going to your lungs, okay? On the exhale, release. So remember, reverse the downward breathing happen going on. Oh my goodness. So your pelvis up, tummy's in, diaphragm goes down, you massage your internal organ. Okay, so ready? So that was a quick review. Now use it. Inhale, pelvic floor, tummy goes in. So use your mind to make that happen. Diaphragm natural go down, you can control. Exhale, the diaphragm goes back up naturally and you release the pelvic floor. Don't push your tummy out. One last one. Inhale, pelvic floor, tummy in. Deep breathing. Exhale as you exhale, release. Okay, so that's reverse down the breathing. We're gonna use that throughout the exercise, okay? So now, relaxation with love relaxation. It's a sound sigh. You can do it quietly. Don't do it too loud because that's tension, okay? So inhale again, I feel the lungs. On the exhale, you put your hands on the chest, you go, ah, you feel soft in that chest, right? So you don't have to be a warrior. Inhale, exhale, sigh. If you're very strong, you are also very soft, so you're not fighting all the time. Inhale, and exhale, sigh. Good, let's wiggle it out a little bit. Remember your body like a lava lamp, relax. So what happens is a lot of time you focus something difficult, but they tell you take a couple breath. Help you what? Focus, right? Help you trigger the parasympathetic nerve so you can think better. Sometimes it's really hard when you're angry, try to think, right? Those thinking is not a good thing. Usually it's fight, right? So when you have to strategize. Anytime you have a challenge in front of you, you need to strategize, which is what, based on your knowledge, how are you going to do this? Every single moment in your life is multitask, even relaxation breath, because you have to use your mind to focus to it, right? So, okay. So don't just go, right? Let go of everything. And nice and tall. Okay, so ready? Cervical vertebrae, there's 7 movements basically. I'm facing you, so front is north, back is south. This is my right side, east and west. We just established that. So it's easier for me to teach on, give you the direction. So the corner, okay, there's 8 directions, right? North, south, east and west, 4, right? South, no, I'm sorry, going for northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, 4. So that's a Chinese bagua. Bagua is 8 side, okay? So nice. So those are surrounding us, really nice and tall. I'm going to inhale, rotate my head. I'm going to warm up first. Rotate my head to the northeast corner. When I look down, my nose and my eye look into your right thigh, and bring your eye nose to your left thigh, and you arrive, you look in the northwest corner. And exhale, inhale, you arrive. Normal down the breathing, exhale, hollow your tummy. Inhale, arrive. Exhale again, hollow your tummy. Inhale, arrive, back to center. So that's a nice warm up, very gentle. It covers a lot of movement, flexion, rotation, extension, but nice and gently. Just remember all the movement from the very first, second cervical vertebrae. So it's way up here, okay? So okay, and the rest, there's 7 cervical vertebrae, remember? So now, if I use the very first, second, the rest 5 follows, okay? So say the engine right there is in the first, second. Okay, so ready? So 7 cervical vertebrae. I think my chair is okay. Ready? So now we're gonna really start focusing on stretching now. So you're gonna not, that was a warm up for the stretching. So warm up stretching is same, but the thing is that don't push. We're gonna do exhale, inhale. On the exhale, stretching, inhale. So we repetitive doing that movement. Anytime you're bending forward, flexion. When you're bending back, we call it extension. I think you know by now because there's so many videos they taught you, especially the purposeful movement, the night focus. You can check that out. Okay, engage it down if you don't know. So ready? Inhale. On the exhale, I'm gonna nodding my head first. Then I continue feel the stretch going down the 5 cervical vertebrae. And return. Hollow my tummy. So shoulder down, stabilize. I'm going to turn side a little bit so you can see better. So I'm going to stabilize. The shoulder down, stabilize. Don't move. You can reach arm down or grab hold of the seat. Exhale, I nod my head to open the very first, second cervical vertebrae. I can feel the rest 5 follows. And return. One more time. So the reason we're nodding head first to prevent that. That's not a stretching. That's exacerbated forward head, right? So it's all about form. So now, here we go. I'm going to add my arm, your own arm, to help yourself stretch more. So here, I sit diagonal so you can see better. I reach my arm to the northeast, northwest, shoulders down. Bend the elbow, there's a lightly rotate, hold your head so shoulder scapula doesn't come up. So nice inhale. Exhale again, start nodding your head first. I'm give you a little help. I'm kind of send the energy out forward more. Let me turn. Exhale, hollow your tummy goes forward. Right, just remind you your tummy's working. We're just gonna do 4 times. Nice opening, don't bend forward because we're isolate just the cervical vertebrae and return, okay? So that's for front. Now we're stretching the back. We're bending forward to stretch the back. So with one action, you get equal opposite. Now, with one action, we get equal opposite, but we're not gonna do it sitting here because your head's heavy. No, I can't come back. See, I lost my voice right away and I'm compressed the joint. So, but I still want to stretch front. So how can I do it? Here comes physics, right? So forward a little bit. Can you see that? I'm leaning about 10-15 degrees. That's it. So I'm not heavy. I send the energy up. My sit bone is down. There's a down, there's up. There's always there. Same thing. The feet is stay. I put my palm together. So it's a kind of prayer hand, but we're not praying. I put my point finger to my chin, my middle finger. So you can see there's like a, can you see like a bookend, right? So now put it right here. So the middle finger is in front of my chin. Lean forward, inhale. As I hollow tummy, sit bone down, I push up. Then I can easily return to drop my head down. Exhale again, shoulder down, hollow your tummy. And return. I'm going to show you one more time the right way. Hollow your tummy, sit bone down, don't go into lower back, okay? So now I show you all the wrong thing to do. You don't do. All the wrong thing you should not do, okay? One of them is I lost my first responder. They checked out, not good, and I locked my lower back. We don't want that. And the other thing is, right? So from here, when I go, and I go like this, when my scapula came up, can you see? That's called fear. No fear when you exercise because you know how to do correctly. So there's no fear. Because I'm trying to teach you how to do correct. So you listen carefully. Inhale. 2 more times correct way. Scapula stay. And return. Exhale again. Hollow your tummy. So right. So remember, I say everything's multitask. Yes, I have to because I got 650 skeletal muscles. I have to multitask. Ready? Inhale, ear to the clavicle. So now we even isolate, still a lot of muscle involved. And then reach the left arm down, the right ear toward the right clavicle. Center, hollow your tummy, sit very tall. Remember, from the shoulder down, stabilize. So I'm not going to bend it. Lateral flexion is going away from the midline. Inhale, exhale, hollow your tummy, laterally flex to the left side. See how I'm reaching down? Stretching is opposite pole. And exhale 4 times to the right. 1. So the first time we did it as a open up the range motion in the joint. Now open the muscles. Hollow your tummy, reaching down. Good. If you're not quite sure, you can grab the leg of a chair or the seat, right? So that will hold you down. Okay, other side. Exhale 4 times. 1. Feels so good. Bring your chin in, okay? 2. So don't do this, right? That's not lateral flex. That's poke your chin out. That's forward head, and that total round form, okay? So you have to know where your head should be, suspend from above, and now you can go, right? Just like if you travel, right? You need to hold tank of gas, and in your mind, you know where it goes to. That's your map. Same thing with the body. You have a trail and a map. Okay, great. So that's called lateral flexion. The next one we're going to do is called rotation again. movement come from the very first first and second cervical vertebrae. I'm going to rotate, create a nice, beautiful profile. You can see the spiral goes up. Inhale, fill the lungs. Exhale, I'm going to hollow my tummy and spiral up. So as you can see again, from the shoulder down, I'm stabilized. All this neck movement is good for everybody. I always joke, right, with my client, if you have a neck, you do this. If you have a body, you need to exercise and rotate, right? Especially after injuries, right? So it's a heal to love. So you're gonna heal this, right? And it usually come because they had injuries. People sick, they start focus, right? Their health. People have injury, they start knowing their body. So what can I do to prevent the injury? Because I still love to play golf. I still love to play all the sports. I still love to dance. I still love to play violin, but now I can't bring my neck back, right? So how can I do something to recover, prevent the injury? So recover all the repetitive movement, prolonged position, right? Sitting forever. So ready? Rotate again, tall. Inhale, exhale. Sports are great, but the problem is it's always one side. And exhale, and return. So that's rotation of your neck, nice and tall. Find the center, invisible line, right? The exhale, and then you can rotate from that. Okay, so that line is easy. You see, different culture, they're carrying the basket on their head. They're so smart. So what? You can have a full head, everything gonna fall. If you carry on your head, you have this up because there's a down, there's up. The energy is fine, so they have much better posture actually. Then they can hold the kids and grab the donkey, whatever. Their hands are free. They can do things and they walk elegantly. No, for us, we're walking like this, right? Everything's forward. So it's not your fault. It's just like the only fault we have is don't have the awareness. No awareness, no recover. Okay, so right, nice and tall. Sorry, don't want to lecture you, but sometimes sound like a lecture, but I'm just trying to bring you to the right place. Okay, so that's the basic movement, right? North, south, east, and west. Okay, now do the corner. The corner and the corner is called the oblique portion of your neck. So here comes, I'm going to turn a little bit so you can see better. Okay, so this is my north. So I'm going to rotate my head a little bit to the northwest corner. I'm going to lean my body forward, still here. I'm going to bring my left ear to the left scapula. So you can see I'm stretching right here. This muscle called the SCM. And release. Exhale again, stretch the SCM. This is the giant muscle. And return off your neck. Hollow your tummy again, go. Right? If your forehead that works so hard and the back of the extensor also work really hard. Exhale, stretch out. Remember, if you want to go back, we need to lean forward so you don't compress. This arm, this shoulder stays. Exhale, hollow your tummy. This is probably the hardest one to do correctly. See, my chin is not up. Okay, I'm going to show you one more time the wrong way. Exhale, I went to my joint. I didn't use my muscle. So if you're hypermobile joint, be very careful because everything you do, it's too easy going to joint. But then again, everybody says, wow, amazing, you can move so much. But if you have a crucial eye, you know that's wrong. So inhale, exhale. Okay, you see that? Shoulders down, engage your abdominal. I'm not going to my lower back. I have my weight rooted into my leg. Okay, let's try the other side. Okay, I'm turn facing you. So what happened? Northeast corner and lean forward. Shoulders down. See everything one straight line. Remember the 5 checkpoint? So my trunk, every part on my trunk, pelvic, rib cage, scapula, head, all neutral. Inhale, exhale, right ear to the right scapula. Not like this. That's called extension. Okay, go 1, return. We did that already, right? Exhale, stretch the SCM on the left side of the neck. SCM stands for sternocleidomastoid. Exhale, hollow your tummy again. You're gonna so focus and return and exhale. Right? So mindfulness meditation are so popular, but it's not thinking one thing. The one thing is multitask, because one body is many parts. You can't separate them. So even I do, it looks like I'm stretching here, but guess what? I have all the whole body support, right? You want we'll cook a Thanksgiving dinner, and it's a lot of things involved, right? Unless you tell everybody bring stuff and just use your house. Don't even open your kitchen. And that's different. You didn't do anything, but you provide a space for them, so you did something nice. But if you want to cook everything, it's multitask for that one single meal. So don't worry about it. It's the Chinese way. No, you don't have to bring it in the old days. Now everybody potluck. So don't worry about it. I have everything for you, right? So here go, inhale, so you can come relax and enjoy. And exhale, go. And ear down. And exhale. So we call, I'm hosting. The hoster does so much work. And return. And here we go. And hopefully you like that, right? So I love to be the host. I love people come. I love to make great meal for everybody to enjoy, right? So sometimes definitely share. Somebody said, let's try something different. Everybody bring something for different reason and go. Now the back. So rotate 45 to face you. The left ear goes down. Shoulder down, stabilize. Exhale, 1. So stretch. So this is the way I stretch what? I will contract here to stretch here. Equal opposite. So reaching the right arm down. Exhale again. So I come up. I look to northeast and goes down 2. Hollow your tummy and 3. It's multitask. And so that's what should be the meaning of mindfulness. Mindfulness, focus every single thing that's involved. Hollow your tummy. So if you want to be the CEO, you want to create a small business, you want to be the boss. Exhale. You have to have total focus. And exhale, hollow your tummy. It's not easy. Inhale, exhale. And exhale. If you like challenge, you will own your life. If you don't like challenge, you're being led all the time. You have no control of your life. And exhale. And return. Turn your head 45 to that side. Right ear goes down. Exhale, 1. So, yeah. Left arm goes down. Hollow your tummy, 2. When I come back, my head suspend from above. Exhale, reaching 3. So your mind's full. Exhale with focus. So I rather say focus. And return. Hollow your tongue, stay focused. Bring the left arm up. Exhale, down and pull. Shoulders down, 1. And return. Why do I keep my arm so the shoulder doesn't come up? Can you see that? Yeah, really bad form. So inhale, exhale. So you stay focused. Form always comes first, right? So most of my clients always know. You never sacrifice the form for wishful thinking. Inhale, exhale, hollow your tongue. Last one. Scapula down. Stay 3 breaths. Exhale, 1. This is so much tighter than a lot of other muscle around your neck. We hold for 3 breaths to have the fascia, the superficial fascia release and go into deep fascia and return. Okay? So the very last one, nose, elbow, same direction, nose, east corner. See my shoulders down? I'm not up here. The next is don't crown me, give me space. I'm gonna nod my head looking down. We are stretching the levator scapula and return. Hollow tummy, levator scapula. Every time I film, I say, Ching, you need to make everything faster and I can't. Even I tell myself, I can't because it's so much. For you to focus, rotate, hollow your tummy. Just to follow, right? Keep going. So I'm bring my nose to my armpit. And exhale to finish what I try to say. Just to move with breath. Its timings take a long time. Exhale. So you're not going, right? That's mindless. That's wishful thinking. You get no benefit return. Last one. So we do this 4 times. Nose to your armpit. Okay, so levator scapula is from the superior portion of your scapula goes all the way up to your neck. 4, 3, 2, 1. So when I rotate, I'm going to up there and stretch up and return. Other side, nose, elbow. So I have 2 giant nose. Inhale, exhale, straight down. So I look to my thigh. Still hollow my tummy. Last one. Now, little by little, bring your nose aiming to the armpit. Exhale. Don't move your torso. Exhale. Release your head. Arm stays. As soon as come, you pull a little bit. Last one. Exhale. And return. Come back. You wiggle it out a little bit. Okay. So wiggle is really good to release the tension of your shoulder neck right away. Tension shoulder neck is a trap. Trapezius, upper, middle, and the lower, and erectus spinae goes up, and the levator scapula. There are lots of muscle, okay? So here we go. I'm going to turn the chair a little bit. We're going down to the thoracic spine, which where the rib cage is. Okay, we're going to do extension first and flexion. So I show you, I love the chair. You can use a folding party chair. And this is a party chair too, but this one that stacks up. It's from the Costco. Not Costco, I'm sorry. From, where did it come from? And I'll figure out. And reaching out. I wasn't prepared to say that. Here we go. And going back, inhale. See, I'm that back of the chair, right? And it's at the end, the scapula. I engage my abdominal. And you ready? I'm going into the extension. I'm not going to go into my lower back. You see that? You extend. Can you see where my neck is? I did not do that. That will crunch my neck. Doesn't feel good. Inhale. So I'm using the muscle, creates the movement from every single vertebrae, the articular one, especially from the thoracic. So first responder here to protect your lower back don't arch. Extension. One last time. And you extend. So I have, we'll call it close kinetic chain, apart, right? Contact you, and so you can use that as a guideline. Can you see how long my neck is? I'm actually strengthening my SCM on both sides and return. So that's the proper extension. When you don't know how to do it, you learn how. Use the prop. Okay, now I'm sitting forward, so I'm away from that. Okay, so I'm going to do by myself. It's called open kinetic chain. So when it's open, you really have to focus. So ready? I'm not going to use my arm first. You can see I'm going to nod my head, soften my breast when I'm going flexion. The upper arrow. Okay, the external begin 1, 2, 3, and return. Come back. Again, flex forward. So thoracic spine flexion and return. I will talk to all the muscle that's involved. I'm going to feel the external oblique and 1, 2, 3, which is your 6-pack. Time 2 is 6, right? So that's your rectus abdominis. All the way down to your navel. We'll do that one more time. So you see that create a nice flow C curve and return. Okay, here we go. We're going to put that together, extension and flexion. Shoulder down. I'm going to hold the weight on my head so I don't prevent that. Okay, so shoulder down. Inhale. First you do what? The rooting comes up. Engage your first responder and go up into the extension. See, it's the same movement with the chair. Now I can do, I'm strengthening my back. And exhale, nod your head, upper arrow. Inhale. I keep this hand down so you can see my spine. I hold my tummy to tell you, get a focus here. Don't go to your lower back. Inhale. Exhale, hollow your tummy, flex forward. So only the thoracic spine. Of course, you initiate from the thoracic, the cervical follow. And follow out. Okay, again, I'm going to do the wrong one for you. And right? Anytime you do fast, you think this wishful thinking, mindless, right? So there's no focus because we're not sure. That's all from the joint. Between the joint has cartilage. You want to how you preserve the cartilage so they don't tell you bone on bone. Scary. That's so scary when you hear that, right? You strengthen muscle. So the joint is moving by the muscle, not grinding it. Okay, so if you're hypermobile joint, that's a lot of work for you. People might be so impressed because it's so, right? You're so flexible, but in the long run, it's not good. Okay, so we always look at what's sustainable. So training the muscle. So that's extension flexion. I'm going to turn face you. Oh, sorry. So I made a really heavy sound, but the chair is not heavy at all. So here we go. We're gonna do lateral flexion from the thoracic spine. Lateral means away from the midline. So ready? I'm gonna add my shoulder, my arm to it. So I'm gonna depress my scapula, rotate in the shoulder joint, arm come up. Exhale, this one down, waist down, stabilize. That's your question. So what stabilize? Which part of your body is mobilized, which is movement? Inhale again, first responder. Exhale through the mind, talk to the first responder, keep training. So every single exercise is core. Okay, first responder is your transverse abdominal. I call it the core of the core muscle because it's way inside. You don't build the roof. The roof is six-pack. No one builds a roof when they build a house, right? It's the transverse abdominal. Transverse is the foundation. So from here, you ready? Let the gravity take you down. So I want to show you there are two arcs. Okay, that's wrong. Can you see that? It's no form, no awareness. So inhale, shoulders down. Got to get to know the body so you can use it properly. You only have one body and one life. You're going to hear me say it all the time. Repeat, it's important. Otherwise it doesn't go in. Okay, shoulders down. My mother said that to me. So, didn't you hear me last time? Okay, so I'm lengthening first, right? So I create space. I'm spiral already. Now ready, contract the right side, rotate. So I just got rid of lateral flexion. I went to rotation with the forward flexion. Inhale. So you can see contract 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Also remember the lower arrow meeting up the upper arrow. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is a section of your rectus abdominis where the six-pack is. Inhale. I'm going to reach in left arm down, contract the left external oblique, roll back. Inhale. Exhale, release. Your study, you're getting knowledge. So you need to repeat. If there's too much information for you, but you say it's a good information, I'll watch again, right? Inhale, shoulders down, and far away, and rotate. Hollow your tongue. Contract 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's almost like a helpful dictionary, right? There's so much information in there. I see, I hear. I know that dictionary is really important. That's what I'm doing right now. I'll go watch again. Contract here, reaching down. Because I know from this, I can learn the real movement, right? Real exercise. Say, real people eat real food, not the box food. And do the real exercise, okay? I'm not trying to put you down. I'm just trying to guide you, see correctly. Okay, so that's your thoracic spine, right? Flexion, extension, lateral flexion, rotation. We're going to do rotation one more time here. So nice and tall. Waist down, stabilize, because I'm going to use external oblique. Rotate me to the right side, rotate me to the left side. So my hands, this one behind your spine, lined up. So I see I'm looking at the northwest corner. Inhale. As I push down, while I push down, there's a down, there's a up. I feel the energy goes up. Don't move your pelvis. So my right leg, aiming more. My right sits bone stay. Inhale, exhale, 1. Hollow your tummy, 2. Hollow your tummy, 3. And 4. So, right, I contract here. And this line is contract. This line stretch. Can you feel that without me telling you? Right? So that's the trick. You got to feel it by yourself first. Then when I tell you, say, yeah, we agree. Shoulder down. Shoulder down. Inhale, exhale. Now I'm getting into the rotators. Every single vertebrae. 1. Hollow tummy. Every single vertebrae. I'm going up. Rotate. So rotator and motivities. Those are the muscles you see on the turkey neck. We do a lot of Thanksgiving. Turkey neck, see all the tiny little muscle? You have it too. All along, keep you straight. We change, right? So remember the thoracic spine extension is so important. Prevent you what? Hunch or forward. If you have a forward head, you hunch forward. That's how we grow, right? We lost being human. Being human. Don't let them teach you use the walker. You need a wheelchair, and that's something really terrible happen. Yes, you use that to help you to move around, but that didn't happen. You're supposed to take care of yourself, so that doesn't happen, okay? So already engage your abdominal and rotate. So the current model of getting old is not fun, right? Assisted living home, a lot of assisting, and long-term care. How long? How long is that long-term care? Exhale, go. And exhale, I want to go long-term life, right? Long-term happiness. So you got to own this body. Inhale, exhale, go. No wishful thinking. Exhale, and don't sit around, talk about it. And follow, learning. Lots of new learning. Shoulder, down, hold your head, every single vertebrae, 1. So I introduce all this to you. If you still get confused, check out my website, right? There's workshop you can come. And exhale. In-person learning is so much better than the video. Video is I'm so sorry. It's almost like a marketing. We have to market out, right? And I don't. That's why I never. The other thing is I never say the best exercise, the best all that stuff. No, the best is not. Nothing's the best. It's knowledge, right? What I know 10 years ago, I know more now, right? You think that was best? No, now even better. So you can keep moving. But the knowledge is important. So knowledge help you grow. Knowledge is art. If you don't grow, it's no more art, it's dead, right? My mentor tells us all the time, Dr. Yang Dreaming. So because I'm an artist, I understand choreographing, right? People say, what's your next choreography? People say, what's your next book? Oh, what's your next painting, right? They want you what? Alive. Stay focused and stay alive, keep on going. Okay, so now, what's the last part? Lumbar, okay. Here we go. So your legs always open, right? Because you want to root it down. This is to make you, when unpowered, like a root, so your tree grows tall, that's your spine. This has to be your shoulders width at least, because when going down, okay? So inhale, exhale. I can't just move my lumbar, I have to start from the top. So sometimes we call it spine scanning. We did standing, right? Now we can do sitting too. So inhale, exhale, gentle nod your head. 7 cervical vertebrae. Soften the breastbone. You got 12 thoracic vertebrae. So you talk to the first 6. Exhale, you're going to recruit the upper arrow. You talk the following 6, so 12. Pull your tummy in. So you're going to pull my tummy in. So with one action, you get equal opposite. So your lower back's open because it's called lower daddy back. A lot of pressure. But you want to open gently. There are 5 lumbar vertebrae. Contract. You open lumbar 1. Put in 1, open lumbar 2. All very subtle. A lot of nuance. So want you to stay focused. Exhale, you open the 5th one. You can feel the sacrum, right? Lots of tendon. The only muscle on the tendon is called multifidi. Inhale. You ready? Just make sure you're sitting on the chair properly. Don't fall off, okay? So don't sit all the way back. You can go down. So your femur is now on, okay? So now I'm going to release my hip socket. So I fold my body halfway, slide my hands down to my arch your foot. Inhale. Exhale, release one. The gravity comes in. You just relax and release. Exhale. So see, can you see where my scapula is? My neck is long. I'm not going to do this, okay? Don't crowd your neck. The neck is so tight. Everybody come into my tension neck. Inhale, exhale, hollow your tummy. If you have tension on the neck and shoulder, you create tension headache. So the best way to release, two ways actually. Neutral head, your head suspend from above. It's hard to remind yourself because you need to change the habit, so take your time, right? Take time to really feel this. The other one's upside down. So the weight of your head, remember, 12, 15 pounds. Create a little traction for you, okay? You don't need that traction thing, kind of scary. I hope like that machine doesn't go malfunctioning. Scary. Okay, right? Inhale. Exhale again, nod your head, soften the chest, ribcage, hollow your tummy. You see it all in? And pull your tummy in. So second time's a little easy. Hopefully it's all open already. Some of you maybe right here can't go anymore because hamstring tight, everything's tight. So what you want to say? It's good for me, I need to do more, okay? Inhale, exhale, hollow your tummy all the way down. Inhale. I need to practice more so I can get better. And shoulders down. Release that back. Especially you love to run, you like to bike, hollow tummy. Right? You like to punish your leg, constant punish your leg. Right? If you like to do that a lot, you better take care of your spine because that's the most important part of your body. Okay, so you're not in that position all the time. So it's the lumbar release, okay? The lumbar will assist the rotation a little bit, okay? So you're going, right? Because the multify, all that stuff goes all the way down to your lumbar too. So it's not the initiation from the external oblique and internal obliques. So when we're doing the floor exercise, I will show you how to use your pelvic, the close to lumbar area to reach your lower back too, okay? So that's it for today. Isn't that cool? We're done. So quick review. We stretch out the cervical vertebrae where your neck is, right? Give you a nice presentation of you instead of you. And sometimes people talk like this because it's so tight. So they say, oh, do you remember that? And it's not fun. It gives me a headache as soon as I see people like that. I'm so sorry. I keep going, stretch it out, okay? So that's your cervical vertebrae. And then your thoracic, where the rib cage is, right? And then the lumbar. So those are three areas, okay? And then you adding the arm to the movement a little bit, so that's a kind of peripheral region of him on the torso. And energy nerve goes out to your arm. So your arm looks beautiful instead of, right? So rotate the calf muscle is so good. All that stuff you already, I hope you already learned. If not, go back to all the other video I put out. So you ready? Thank you so much. And like I said, check out my website for immersive workshop. I would love to see you in my studio and we can learn in person, finding corrections. I have giant mirror to show you the truth. You look and say, oh my God, right? You turn sideways, oh my God, right? So how to, right? So you're checking gradually what? The checking is here. It's a sensation you develop. So you're walking tall, any clothes you wear looks great on you because, right, you look good. You feel good, you look good. Because this doesn't make you feel good. That does. Okay, thank you so much. And stay positive. Learning. So your brain cell, stay positive. Thank you. Take great care.